Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists.
Hello and welcome to a musical edition of Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists with me, Diana O'Carroll. This time I'll be investigating verbal delivery.
Hi, my name is Archana and I'm calling from North Carolina, USA. My question is about accents. I've noticed that many people, when they speak in a language that is not their native tongue, usually have strong accents. However, when they try to sing a song in the same language, their accents seem to diminish. There are exceptions, of course, but this appears to be generally true no matter what their native language is or what language they try to sing in. Why is that?
Why does our pronunciation change with the addition of music?
I'm David Howard from the University of York, where I work on singing and human voice production. And in answer to the question which relates to accents and what you hear when people sing as opposed to when they speak, I think the answer to this lies in the way that people are trained to sing. We learn vowel sounds, particularly in singing, in a way that allows us to project them to a loud audience. And that normally means that the front of the mouth needs to be more open than it is in speech. So it's a bit like a megaphone. And you articulate the vowels further back. So it opens the front of the mouth up, and the vowels take on a different sound in terms of their timbre, which is really what accent is. And therefore the vowels are being placed in a position for singing, which is not the same as speech. The other way of thinking about it is that certainly the opera tradition, the so-called bel canto tradition of singing, comes very much from the Italian school of vowels, and singers are encouraged to make their vowels very clean, very Italian-like, spaghetti. And when you do that, no matter what language you start in, you will aim towards a vowel which rather removes the accent variation, which in terms of mouth movements is really very small.
We have to change our enunciation if we are to force the sound out in singing, because we have to change the shape of the mouth. Corbell on our forum added that in pop songs it's just been traditional to sing in an American accent since the 1950s, and Ultima emphasised the importance of hitting the notes over enunciation, so it's easier, in karaoke at least, to copy the sounds and the notes than to try and change a variable. Well, to wash all that down, take a listen to our next question.
Hi, I'm Simon from Hiroshima in Japan. The question is in two parts. If I'm walking through the desert and I'm slowly becoming dehydrated and I come across a case of wine, obviously with screw caps, and start drinking it, will it accelerate my dehydration or will it enable me to survive? And would the lower or higher levels of alcohol make a great difference to the situation? Secondly, if the alcohol in wine is potentially harmful to me in a dehydrated state, could I pour it into a bowl and let the alcohol evaporate? And if so, how long would it take to evaporate and reach drinkable levels?
And the following week, we'll be finding out about the action film favourite, An Airtight Room.
Hi, this is Paul calling in from Hong Kong. I tend to drive with all the windows closed and the recirculation function engaged. This way I keep out the diesel fumes and dust. The flip side is I'm breathing in recirculated and progressively stale air. So my question is, if the car were a perfectly sealed container, how big would it have to be for me to survive in it for a day? I'm trying to figure out how long I can drive in a compact car without running the risk of passing out.
Ever been marooned on an island with only a case of wine or trapped in a box? Send your answers and any new poses to questionoftheweek@thenakedscientist.com. Alternatively, have a look at the forum at thenakedscientist.com/forum.
Question of the Week is part of the Naked Scientists podcast and supported by the EPSRC, the Wellcome Trust and UK Fast. Look us up online at nakedscientists.com.